Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I kind of want to, explain how I do my lip art. How I prepare my lips to, stuff like that. And I kind of want to explain how I take my pictures and stuff like that. And I have been really into lip art lately. If you follow me on Instagram you would know that. And yeah, I just wanted to make a video about it. And it are just, useful tips to apply a very sharp and nice lip line. So, your lipstick will look very, very pretty. I always start off with like a basic lip color. So you can still watch this video even if you don't really do lip art. Because, you can stop after one layer of lipstick. You don't have to add on all the glitter and extra eyeshadow and stuff like that. So let's get started. So I kind of wanted to do a more wearable look. I recently did this lip art and I really enjoyed doing it, but it's a bit too much, I guess, for everyday wear. And I figure that the most people that watch my videos don't really do that kind of makeup, so I figured let's start neutral. So I'm going to start off with Bumble from Colourpop. This is an ultra matte lipstick, basically just a liquid lipstick. And the one brush I always use for lip art is this one. And it's stained because I used it so much and it's very synthetic, and the liquid lipstick always stains your brushes, so that's why I prefer a synthetic one. This came out of one of the W7 palettes, so this is what I use. So I'm just going to apply some on the back of my hand. Now I already have foundation around my lips and I do already powdered it off, but we are going to add concealer onto it later, but we are just going to use a very light layer. So make sure you already did your foundation. And I just now I need to stop talking and do my lips. Oh my god. So I'm going to start with my bottom lip. And I very carefully, just draw on my lipstick. I also forgot to mention that I applied lip balm onto my lips and then I just did my entire makeup, and now I'm doing lipstick, but the lip balm already disappeared into my lips, so they feel nice and comfortable. Because applying lip art takes a while and liquid lipsticks can be drying and you are constantly sitting like, so your lips can get a little bit dry. So my bottom lip is done. Now onto the upper part, and my boyfriend is coughing very loudly. I hope he's okay. And I carefully draw my cupid's bow first. And then I slightly overline my upper lip because my bottom lip is a bit more defined and a bit huger on the larger side, so I kind of want to correct that. So I overdraw my upper lip. So if you are just going to wear a normal lipstick, this is where you would stop. You have your lipstick applied, and then I want to apply concealer around it to kind of sharpen up the edges. If you accidentally, made a mistake somewhere, you can fix it with this. And the concealer I like to use for, my lip art purposes is the Studio Finish concealer from MAC. And this is in NC15. And I had this for many years and it's still going strong and it doesn't smell weird or whatever. It's just, perfectly fine. And the brush I like to use for, if I work around my lip area is this very small and very tiny makeup studio brush. It actually is an eyeshadow brush, but I just use it for concealer because it's so small. It can, you know, easily get in those weird angles. And it's the brush number 18. I don't really know, you know, where you can buy this. I got this in my makeup kit when I was in makeup school. So they had connections with makeup studio, so basically everything we got to practice with was makeup studio. And I do like their brushes, but I don't really like their products much. I'm just going to apply some to the back of my hand to kind of, you know, warm up the concealer so it becomes easier to work with. Then I kind of wipe off a bit of the excess product because I don't want to have too much product loaded up onto my brush. So there we go. Yeah, you can start with whatever lip you want, I guess. So here we go. So I just very carefully draw a line, and when you have applied the concealer, I kind of wipe off my brush even more on the back of my hand, and then I bring it down to kind of blend it into the foundation we already have applied. So you don't have that weird white line going on around your lips. So now we have a very sharp lip going on, and I just take my powder brush where there's still excess powder and I carefully powder off that concealer. You could also use a very small blending brush dipped in your powder. There we go. So I'm going to take Drug Lord and Bumble and kind of mix it into a lighter version of Bumble, and we are going to apply it in our inner parts of our lip to kind of create a ombre-like effect. I just have it, don't mind this area, I just have it mixed, I just have it applied here on the back of my hand, and then I'm carefully going to mix it together. And, you know, I'm going to lightly apply it on my lips. So I have layered it on, and this doesn't look blended at all. We are going to lightly press onto it to kind of blend the lighter version we just created into the lipstick we have already applied. It doesn't matter that it's already dry, it will blend anyway. Just, you know, press long enough. So now I'm going to take more of just Drug Lord and apply it to the center. And there we have a nicely blended ombre lip. Usually I like to apply more to my lips when I do lip art. And I discovered that the Colourpop eyeshadows actually work great on your lips, especially the pearlized or, you know, the very shimmery shadows. So I have Weenie over here, and we are going to apply it to our lips. And I usually just use my fingers to do this. So we are going to pick up some of Weenie. And I'm just going to apply it to my lip area. And you could choose whatever part of your lip, just your upper part, you know, past your cupid's bow as a kind of a spot area. On top of every you know, ombre part you just created on top of your entire lipstick, you know, whatever. Be creative and see what works. And I usually, you know, just pick out some random products and let my creativity flow. But you know, just take your products, sit in front of your mirror and, you know, just do something. And if it doesn't look right, you can wipe it off right away and, you know, do it again the next evening or so. That's how I kind of, you know, got into it. So I kind of want to take it a little bit upwards today. So now that we have applied Weenie, I feel that it needs a bit more shimmer on top of certain points to kind of highlight it even more. So I'm going to use Shimma from Makeup Geek to do that, and I'm going to use a different finger because this one is dirty with Weenie. The Colourpop eyeshadows are so pigmented. So we take Shimma and I'm just going to apply it as a highlight, really, to highlight the points that I want. And you know, once again, if you feel that you've applied too much of the highlighter product, just go back to Weenie and blend it out. So there we go. We have a lip art. I also will include a photograph of this lip art. I can't really show you how I take my pictures because the camera that I take my pictures with is filming this right now. But basically I sit in front of a white background. I do want to make sure that it's daylight, but you could, you know, still get away with it if it's nighttime. Just use your flash. I will use the flash on my camera if it's daytime as well. And I kind of want to hold the camera in front of this angle because I feel this side of my lips and face is my, you know, good side. So I basically take it from here and kind of zoom out a bit. You don't want to, you know, focus on a close-up shot, but I zoom out a bit. So the rest of my face will look very weird, like something like this. And I later go to Photoshop and crop out the rest of my face. I know the size my Instagram pictures are in pixels, so I, you know, place the photo in the empty white square and I just kind of crop out the rest of my face until you just have the lip art. And you know, if you really want to be creative, get your eyeliners out, your liquid eyeliners, or you know, you could use a liquid lipstick with a very small brush. You can, you know, mix them together. The possibilities are endless. You can create everything with mixing. So yeah, that kind of was what I wanted to film and talk to you about today, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it, because that's what I, you know, that's why I started this channel. I kind of want to share the knowledge that I have about makeup with other people, because, you know, that's just what I like to do the most. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please give a thumbs up to my video if you really liked it, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.